And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day this very, very fine Saturday. And you are very, very fine too. No, it's great to have you all here. Let's get into some Create Mod because we are now, it's episode 13. I just realized I don't have my notes up. That's going to be a problem, especially for what we're doing today. So let me jump over into the gameplay and then figure out where my notes are because that's going to be important. Okay. So here we are, episode 13, and this has been my house pretty much since I started this world. Okay. It's a nice house. I have the greatest storage floor ever, which is filled with stuff, right? Hey, Sprite, how's it going? But look at all this mess. And heck, Sprite knows. Sprite's on the server. She's seen my mess. This sucks. I want to do some other exciting things. I can't do it. I mean, look at my backpack. This is a mess. It's time to actually get some real storage in place. And I've been doing a little bit of digging because I think I finally figured out what the heck I want to do with my base, right? And we're going to get started with storage. So I started with some vaults that I prepared earlier. It helps when I have the day off and I can do things. Oh, yes. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to set up a storage system. We're going to use these vaults for bulk storage. Now, I am using Create Mod, right? See, all of the Create goodness. I'm also using Create Storage, the Create Storage mod, which is going to be a real help for this. It already is, right? Because look, sideways hoppers. Okay, so they call them passers here, but oh, that's so much nicer than other things. So this is going to be a win. Right, now, the way this is going to work, don't be surprised to see a wild Sprite. Okay, sounds good. All right. The way this is going to work is this is going to be my input. Okay, I will manually stick things here. This chute is here so that I can place things above it. So if I get shulkers, or because of the way this mod works, if I create, take a storage box and put it over that, it will unload and drain into the rest of the storage. Okay. So that's the idea for this. I think I may have a thing to lock that thing temporarily, just in case for various reasons, but we'll get to that eventually. For now, we've got some bulk storage. Now, I went ahead and set up the filters for the bulk storage already, right? So we've got dirt, we've got stone, or cobblestone, actually, cobble, deep slate, netherrack, granite, diorite, andesite, tuff, and gravel. And I have one other vault here just in case I forgot something, right, that I decide I really need bulk storage for. I also have space set up so I could put 2 more vaults here, you know, just in case. Probably won't need them, but it's nice to, you know, plan ahead, right? Because planning, I do plan once in a while. I really do. And look, I have stuff laid out. This is called planning. It kind of feels good, but it's also really, really weird. Speaking of good but really weird, check out this windmill weave, right? The deep slate is real subtle, but here in the blackstone, oh, this is such a great purple. Ah, it's fun. Anyway, let's figure out how else this is going to work. So what we have is I've set up this dirt to be sort of, okay, it's not bright purple. It's a real subtle purple, but it's purple-ish. Anyway, I've set up these. This is where the storage is going to go. I'm going to have storage boxes on all three, well, at least three, potentially four, but maybe eventually, depending on how much stuff I get and what I need to split out. But we're going to start with really just one, okay? Maybe two, but really just one because that's what I've got stuff for. So, all right. But I need to get all of the output lines working here first, right? Because if you don't know where the output's going, you don't know where the traffic control is, it's really hard to figure out where you're going to put everything else. So let's get that figured out. So the idea here is we've got all this stuff going here. It's more of a bluish tint. Okay, fine. It's sort of a bluish tint, but I don't know. It's the Blackstone has some purple highlights. Not unlike that weird barista down at Starbucks or whatever. Anyway. Still, I think it's a good color and matches kind of sort of goes with the color of the vaults. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. I'm making it up as I go. All right, so the next step here is we need to get output from this thing up here. All right. We're good. The question is, well, where do I need it to go? Now, ultimately, I do want it to come down here, right? So if I were to take another dealy bob like so and grab a mechanical belt, okay? Mechanical belts, not just for holding up pants, right? Eventually, this is where all of the stuff is going to go. It's going to swing across there. It's going to go through here. It's going to come back this way. Back. It's going to slam me into the floor as I accidentally place blocks in the wrong place. Okay. Lagged a little bit. That's not great. I mean, lag is fine. Yeah, we're ticking okay. Ticking out just a touch once in a while, but I think that's as much just a random server thing, not an actual huge amounts of lag. In any case, we're going to run stuff this way, and then I think maybe we'll go one more. And let's get, do I have a storage vault on me? I do. See, this is a trick I really like. Unfortunately, oops, that's, I'm gonna go this way. Wow, I can't place blocks in the right way, even if I wanted to. The one problem I've got with this is I can't place blocks. Sorry, I can't build a storage system because I cannot place blocks. This is, welcome to my world. This is just how it goes. I'll get there. Anyway, for these sorts of turnarounds, what I like to do, now this would be better with brass funnels. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of brass funnels. I have like one. And I have 2 electron tubes. I might invest some of them into more brass funnels, but for now, we'll start with this. These guys really only do 1 or so at a time, but at least when it comes to these vaults. All right. In the meantime, let's shove a golden carrot in our face, sleep, and then we'll figure out how we're going to get the stuff where it needs to be. So what I need to do is I need to get all of this. There, finally, I know what time I can sleep. Sometimes. All right. We'll get there. It's going to be a thing. All right, so we're going to have storage here. Now, I've got this set up for about 14 or 15, 16, a bunch of things. So the next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go up. All right. Now, up is going to be an interesting issue. So this is where I need to figure out how tall I want the roof to be, right? If I'm wondering here, how high do I want that to be? Do I want it to be this high? Do I want it to be this high? And where should I put the ceiling? These are the deep questions that we must all ask ourselves. If we were to put a ceiling, where would it go? And the truly avant-garde among us might put the ceiling as a wall. Okay. Those people are strange, but we should embrace their artistic weirdness. Okay. Apparently. That's what I keep getting told. Anyway, you know. Yeah. All right. So let's figure out where I want this to go, and then we'll really get cooking. I think what I'll do is we'll come up to... I think we'll come up to there, perhaps. So, the question is, where is there? So let's grab some dirt, because dirt is fabulous. Grab belts. All right. Now, up we go. So, the reason I've got the belt... Oh, did I break my... Oh, I might have broken my... Oh, there it is. Is you can kind of see where the... where the angle is going to be, right? Belts can only move either horizontally, vertically, or at a 45-degree angle. So if I want to come up to, say, here... That's going to be kind of sort of up this way, perhaps. Yeah, vertical. It's not the way to go here. I want to go at an angle, which puts it, I think, right up there. So, we're going to do it. I think. Jeez, monkeys! Gravity. Gravity's a thing. Okay, so it needs to go up one more block. Yeah, okay. I guess I can make that work. So up to there. Okay. We got it. Eventually. Eventually is a thing that happens a lot on this stream, actually. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, there's a lot of eventually that happens here. All right, now I'll have to disconnect those, but it's convenient for the moment. Okay. So that's going to go kind of sort of this way. Is that? Yeah, all right, that's fine. Just not going to worry about it. Okay. All right, so next step is let's get ourselves a line that's going to come this way. Okay, so what I need to do is we'll get this chugging over here. And this is going to end up having to come up. Okay, that's as far as it goes. That's as far as it goes. Fine. Fine, we can make that work. Let's go ahead and chop it here to make life a little bit easier for myself. And we'll just slide right through here. All right, because I need a way to get up from this line that is down here. Right. Now, I've said it before, I still believe it. 90% or more of Create Mod is just traffic control. It's getting your items from one place to another. Okay? That's kind of where we're at the moment. Now, I might... Yeah, I think I need to chop this. Okay. Okay, yeah, because I think this is going to have to go to there. Oops. This way. Yeah, I think so. Just to be sure everything lines up correctly. All right, so yeah, so this is all going to slide right up. Oops, shovel. Need the diggy spoon. The diggy spoon of spooniness. Because spooning... No, never mind. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Doesn't matter how fun spooning is. It's probably not the place to... Okay. We're just not going to go there anymore. Sorry. 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 Anyway. Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. Every once in a while, the belts pick up some NBT data or something, and then they just don't do things. That's fine. So the next step is... All right, so it goes that way, comes back up here. All right. And then I need another line here. So come this way and link this all the way over to the other side. And again, I'm setting this up. Okay, there we go. For another pair of storage things, but I think I'm only going to really use this one. But I still need it to come back, so... Yeah. So let's talk about how this is going to work for a minute. I've got bulk storage happening here. All right. I'm going to have storage here. And I want storage happening potentially in a hallway coming down here. One of these... And I was originally thinking this, but now as I'm looking at usability, I might change that. One of these is going to be just colors. Now, I don't have enough storage boxes to split out all 16 colors yet. That will come in time. But I am planning for that case. All right, so that will all happen here. I don't know what's going to happen on this side. This side will probably not end up being storage, but as I said, I need a return system here, right? And that means right about, yeah, right about there. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to build the return in this case. But I'm not entirely sure. It said I'm going to actually have storage here. So we'll get the belts in place. We'll set it up. Because planning ahead really is helpful when you're building systems in Create. Or if you're in vanilla and just doing stuff, building redstone or anything like that, it does help to plan out what you're doing, okay? Plan out where are the things going, okay? Because that's crazy. Wild Satan sprite has appeared. So, yeah. So, despite all of my weird ramblings and inability to jump on things, we're just gonna place a block of dirt here. Okay. Yes, I do really like to have some form of planning for this type of stuff. All right. Now, if I had been marginally competent, I'd have placed these here first. Also, it's occurred to me that I am almost out of belts. That could be a problem. I'll have to go see if I have more kelp. Oh, I know I have more kelp. I've got it. I have like blocks of kelp. Because Sprite is awesome and harvested a bunch of kelp for me. All right. Now, this is actually, I think I need to take this one more. All right. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to do the same thing I did a moment ago. We're going to be unable to jump. That's cool. Okay. Take that out now. Put it back because of reasons. All right. And I'm going to set up a return line. So here's how this is going to work. All right. I already showed you where the input's going to be. It's going to be over there, right? Everything is going to run up this line, across this. Okay. And then it's going to go, ooh, I need, okay. I'm going to need some traffic control here. So I can send stuff down this belt, and it's going to come back up. It's going to come over here. Let's go down this belt, and it's going to come back up. And then it's going to come around here, right? And I'm going to set up a second line so that it returns this way. Okay, everything's going to come back this way. And then, basically, I want it to run all the way back somehow. Somehow, items have returned. Run them all the way back and jump back on this line. So we've got a loop, okay? And I'm going to be doing that for a couple of reasons. One, I think I may put drop boxes in each storage hallway, right? So that I could say, if I'm doing stuff right over here, I could just throw stuff in a drop box or something and just let it get sorted. Okay. That's awesome. Will this need more belts? I will need a few more. I have the kelp. I've got 10 more blocks of kelp, but if you want to go get more kelp, I always need it. Apparently that's going to be on my list at some point, is the kelp farm. But the other thing I'm going to be doing, the other reason I need the return line, is I'm going to set up truck parking over here. Thank you, Sprite. So some of you may have seen my drill, okay? And it's great. Oops, I already had rails, you know. Right, so let me whip it out for you. Okay. Right, so I've got a drill. Okay. This is what I've been using to dig out large areas of stuff, right? And it has storage. Okay, storage is great. Right up until it fills up. Well, I want a way to offload it and just dump it in. Most of it goes in the bulk storage, right? That's the stone, right? All of that stuff. I know, right? Yeah, very, very, it's one of those streams. But no, we're going to dump all the stuff that comes out of those mining systems, right? I've got a drill. I think Sprite has built a drill. We could just have it dump into the storage and let it get sucked up into the storage. Now, there are a couple of places that I might need to start looking at maybe some destructomatic type stuff, because there comes a point where if I don't, I might fill up one of these. These hold, a full-size vault holds like 1,600 stacks of stuff. That's true. I did help you build your drill. You do have one. It's actually a nice drill. I built this giant monstrosity and realized yesterday, it's like, yeah, I might need to build a smaller one. Just for some detail work. But we may end up using the big one here later. So, you know. Anyway. If one of these vaults gets full, I could end up with dirt or stone just circling this track forever. And I do kind of need to have a trash can. So we'll deal with that when the time comes. But for now, let's finish getting the return line in place, which will come this way. Where's my... There it is. Diggy diggy spoon. It's going to go here. So, and I think, oh, I was originally thinking I might run it down over the top of this. That's going to be a challenge to make work, actually. Also, to get all of these lines moving the way I want to, it's going to be an interesting challenge. I think I know how I'm going to do that, but yeah, if I just run a return line coming this way, I think this will be fine. And then I can just cover it up. What I was planning on doing up here is maybe doing some stuff, maybe putting some villagers up here. Hey, how's it going there, Emo? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, I suppose. Anyway, so I may have some space here, but having some stuff run across here isn't necessarily a bad thing. So we shall let that fly down this way, and then I can just pipe it through some chutes and run it right back down onto this belt. Oh, yeah. Changed your name. Nice. Okay, so so that's the master plan. Is it the plan of the masters? We shall find out. But let's... Oh, yep. Time to go craft up some belts. So that's going to slide in that way. All right, I guess I can tear down all of this dirt scaffolding. So hopefully you've been having a good week, Emo. I had most of the week off for the Thanksgiving holiday here in the US, so that's been fun and exciting. Oh, right, I need to do the same thing here. I am, in fact, making some kind of a storage room. It's going to be a fun storage room, full of storage and stuff. Honestly, a storage room that's not full of stuff isn't much of a storage room. It's just kind of a room. I mean, I hate to break it to people, but that is kind of how storage rooms work. Without stuff, they're just rooms. Okay, so we're going to turn it around. Everything goes back and forth and stuff and things. And yep, that's fine. I think... How do I want to reverse that up there? I think what I can do is... Have I ever played Roblox? No. Roblox does not interest me. I looked at it once when it was first coming out, but... Nope. Alright. So, let's see. We've got... I have been toying with the idea of Satisfactory, but I don't own the game, so I can't play it. Which is one of those weird facts of life, that it's hard to play games you don't own legally. You know, I'd like to use brass tunnels. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a way of blocking off one output. Oh, you changed because of a Roblox game. Nice. Okay. That's good. It's always fun to find games you like. All right, so this is going to go this way. I was over here crafting stuff. You can see me doing all the crafting? Yeah. So much crafting. All right. Let us craft the belts. All right, this should be enough to finish this little project here, I hope. If I need more than 13 belts, I've done something horribly, horribly wrong. It wouldn't be the first time, though. All right. Yeah, we'll come off this as well. Okay. And I might end up needing to craft up a metric ton of, I don't know, gearboxes, probably. Okay, so step one, this is going to have to go kind of sort of over here. Hey, please do be facing the right way. You're good, we are good. We are full of the goodness and light. Also, go that way. Speaking of light, there seems to be a lot less of it happening in the sky at the moment. Let us change that. I forgot to ring the bell. Well, you know, when I grew up, there were whole songs about ringing the bell, right? You got to ring that bell, and then they sing for a while. It's a thing. Will Smith did a cover of it, I think, too. You know. So, you got to ring that bell or something. Yeah, I still post. I still go live 2 or 3 times a week. Usually 3. Now that the house up, my dad's house is done, I don't have to go up there and work on it anymore. I am taking a break from videos, but that's just I need a break. Yeah, that's nothing nothing crazy or anything like that. It's just, you know what? I've been busting my butt doing videos for a while, and I really just need a break. Yeah. Oh, that's true. You know what I should set up one of these days, and I haven't done it yet, but I should, is set up a role specifically that people can grab. That's just a, hey, spam me when things are going live and stuff role, right? All right. Yeah, that should be, we'll do one more. Okay. Yep. So there are a number of, it depends on which other worlds you're talking about. So going solo is on hiatus for a while. We'll see if and when it decides to come back. I was sort of, that world I got sort of burnt out on, and I couldn't figure out where I wanted to go next, and everything else was just sort of annoying. So, oops, that's going the wrong way. So that one, it's technically still around. Tinker World, I took a break from because I needed to, well, it was sort of, okay, there we go. There we go. It's been really quiet over there, and I wanted to, if I'm going to be on an SMP, it's nice if there are other people who are actively playing. And it's been kind of dead for a little while. So I stopped that one for the moment. Oh, actually, this needs to be down there. That's all right. That's all right. This way, things will come, they'll stop, they won't pop off the edge, and then they can go down the chutes and right down onto the line there. So, yay. So there's our loop. Now the only thing I need to do is connect it all up so things run. Oh, I should also, yeah, let's get some, I guess I can get some barrels. Barrels, oh barrels. Do I have the barrels? Do I not? Probably not. Okay. Cool. I guess I don't, which makes sense. I've turned most of them into item vaults and things like that, so can't say I'm overly surprised. All right, so let's slide over here. We'll craft up a bunch of stuff, and we'll make it happen. Because that's just how that works. All right. That, and I really wanted to play Create Mod. I like Create Mod. I wanted to play it. All right, so what am I doing? Oh, yeah, barrels. Yep. Oh, pick block is awesome. All right, so before I head back up there, you had an RP and was weird. Okay, yeah, that happens. Weirdness is a thing. Okay, I've got 3 gearboxes. Let's craft up, and we need a lot more encased chain drives, which is fine. I think I can do that. That's not my crafting table. What the hey? That should be good. We'll figure out the gearboxes in a minute. Kind of sussy weird. Well, that's less fun. At least you know that here things are going to be at least mildly weird. But not in that kind of way. All right, so let's meander over here. Let's get our encased chain drives. All right. So now we've got ourselves this mess. All right. So I think what I'm going to do here is just to make this life perhaps a little bit easier. Let's grab one of those gearboxes. And that's going to go... Oh, right. It would help if this spun. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do the same thing here. Or here. There's a bug where you could... Oh, glitched and be invisible. Yeah, okay. All right, so that goes that way. This doesn't go anyway, which is great. Can't... Okay. Cannot be juice anymore. Well, I'm sure that is sad. All right. What am I doing? I am figuring out why everything is broken. That's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to have to go this way. Can I go this way? Yes. Okay. Is that... That's now spinning the right way. Awesome. So, cool. So that spins that way. And then... Yeah, I think I actually wired this up for gearboxes. Okay. Which is great. Where it's going to get a little bit bizarre is trying to get these spinning in the right way, but I think that'll work. So let's go craft up a zillion gearboxes. These things are a little bit expensive, but really useful. So useful. Okay, so step 1, cogs. Step 2, andesite casings. Yeah, that should work. I'm not quite at the post-scarcity world where I just have 1,000 of these things just lying around. I could be, but I'm not. All right, so step number 1. This goes here. Okay. And then... Okay. Goes there. And then... Okay, so this is spinning. Oh, right. I think I've screwed something up. Okay, so that's going to go there. I need to be sure things spin over here. Oh, your sister friends do. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this goes, that goes. I'm going to need to make this one. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just stick a gearbox in there. There. Spin, my little friend. Spin as if you've never spun before. All right. Cool. So that is 97% of my problem. Okay, maybe not. But it still solves some problems. Now, what I might need to do here... Yeah, well, They do, they do. It's the joy of social stuff. All right, let's grab a belt. All right, so let's do, I'm actually gonna break this. We're gonna stop there. Take this out. We're gonna run this belt this way. We're actually gonna go ahead and break this. Second best Roblox Fred. Cheese, monkeys. That was a lot of belt. Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. That needs to go there. That's not my wrench. But yeah, I get it. When your online friends do different online things. Totally get it. All right. Okay, this is why I need... Backpacks are bad for me. Okay. So that'll go that way. That'll go that way. And then this, I need to block. So fortunately, I have blocks. No, we're going to use the blackstone because why not? Okay. We're going to fall down because, you know, falling is the greatest thing you could possibly do in Minecraft. There's no possible way it would be bad. Okay. All right. Oh, Sprite slept. Awesome. Gravity still works, by the way, just in case you were wondering. No, gravity, 100% still a thing. Okay? Just so you know. All right. Awesome. So now it's set. So items should flow this way, that way, and beyond. Okay. Nice. So the catch is I now have to get traffic flowing this way, which is going to be... This looks like a job for a case chain drive. Hello, my little friend. Go there. Go there. Ha-ha! A windmill? Yeah. It is 100% a windmill. Windmills are cool. Gravity also very cool. But yes, it's a windmill. It exists. Yes, it exists. Now, it's there to power some equipment I had going, which will soon be obsolete, but I don't have my workshop set up yet, so. Okay, that is going the wrong way. Shiny. This is where things are going to get a little funky, okay?
Where go kelp?
That's a good question. Go, jeez, gravity and stupidness. That should just be the name of my channel, Gravity and Stupidness. Actually, if you just want to start smelting it, or if you haven't smelted it already, or if you have smelted it already, let's see.
I have not. I don't know where to smelt. I don't know if the house furnace. You said you had built a different one.
No, the house furnace is fine. That it still works. Okay. Yeah, take care, Emo. And I would maybe not doom scroll, but enjoy your time on Creator Media. Yeah, go ahead and smelt it. There's lava here. Oh look, kelp. It's almost like I planned ahead, but forgot that I planned ahead.
I might need more space to put it than that.
Oh, okay. Well, here, this barrel right in front of the furnace will be fine. Okay. Sorry, squeeze past you there. All right.
I'm going to do a different idea because I think more space than that.
Oh, well, okay then. God, I love it. It's like, all right, I have farmed the things. Where do I put all of the things? All right, so we are going to do... That's the whole point of this exercise, is we are going to solve that problem. Where to put the things. Okay. And whoosh, and there it is. All right. Happy days are here again. Get my stuff spinning again. All right, that is going the wrong way again. Cool. All right, so let's take that out. So we're going to have to do this way. Stick that there. That goes there, and then... Okay, close, but not it even a little bit. Awesome. Cool, so that'll spin like that, which means I probably am going to have to do the same thing over here. That's one too many. It's fine. Okay. Huzzah. All right. Well, that's fabulous. I'm going to need 2 more gearboxes, but that's fine. We're making progress. Progress is being made. We can elect Mayor Goldie Wilson because progress is his middle name. It's one of those little in jokes in Back to the Future that I just love. Is you've got Marty, who is of course he is wandering around in his right, I need to connect to that somehow. He's wandering around in his world, right? 1985, and you hear the truck go by advertising Mayor Goldie Wilson. You know, progress is his middle name. And he goes back to 1955, and it's the same message, just a different dude. And I just find that particularly fun. All right, so I need to connect. I might actually just... I could do it that way. I was sort of not wanting that to be visible, but I kind of... It's looking like I might have to. At least one side or the other. Oh, you got a full inventory's worth. Nice. Ah, yes, the kelp farm. Maybe, actually, well, what I could do. So I could take that out. Put a gearbox in right there, right? But I do still have to connect something somewhere. And unfortunately, because of the way the angled things work, it's a little bit tougher to do. So, right. So barrel over the hopper. Okay, nice. That works. All right, so I think we now have ourselves a rotational maze of greatness or something. All right, I do want to just make sure. If I throw this dirt here, yes, down it goes, and around, and back around, and everything is lovely. All right. If there is anything lovely or good report, we seek after these things, like that dirt flying down the path, which should eventually make its way into the storage. Awesome. All right, so now if we meander over this way, I think dirt storage is this one. Yeah. Sweet. Now, let's talk about other storage. Now, this is where things are going to be their own special breed of fun. Okay. So, as I said, I'm going to be running storage all along here. Now, I think think for my own sanity, do I want to start it down this side or do I want to come over here? I don't know that it makes a whole lot of difference in the end. So, all right, so I'm going to come down. We'll come down this way, about 16 blocks, I think. So not, obviously I can't put anything here because that's where those are going to be. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So starting basically right here and going down this way, we're going to do some blocks. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stick in a hardened storage box. Now, this comes from Create Storage, okay, which is a separate mod from Create Mod. And it stores a lot of stuff, okay? Awesome. Now, oh, copper ore. What's the best create way to get the most of it? The best create way is to basically set up a drowned farm with a deployer wielding a looting sword, I think. Because unfortunately, there's no way to manufacture copper. So you have to farm it from zombies. Okay. Sorry. Sleeping. Not sleeping. Tossing and turning until I can't think straight anymore. Okay. That might describe my family. I think I'm the only one in my family who can just fall asleep. Right? My wife, my kids, most of them at least, they just...
I didn't mean how to get it.
Oh.
I meant how to make the most ingots
Oh.
out of the raw ore.
Oh, no, you just cook it. I don't think there's a way of getting more out of it. Unless you crush it and then maybe you get more? Maybe?
Okay,
I don't know.
some ores that can, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it, actually. I just cook it. So, anyway.
Yeah, because I got like 11 stacks.
Okay.
That I had gotten from my mining, so...
Yeah, I mean, you could run it through a furnace or a blast furnace, which would be faster. Or you can set up a fan on a belt, right? This is what I'm doing over here. Right, where I've got a fan blowing on... In this case, this is the terracotta, right?
I'll stick with the furnace.
Yeah, furnaces are quick and easy. All right. That's the other thing I like about Create Mod versus some of the others is it doesn't get rid of your all of your regular vanilla features, right? I've played some mods that just break vanilla, and that drives me nuts. Anyway, so what we have here is a hardened storage box, okay? If you've used storage drawers and other things, it kind of works the same way, except you can actually get into it and see what's in there. And even better, these things can take filters. You can filter them by one item, or you can use a filter like this one. Now this filter, this first one, is going to be insane. Because I think in this first box, I'm going to have stone types. Basically, if it makes it past bulk storage, it's going to end up in here, okay? So, we are going to add, it's going to be tagged stone, okay? And then, yep, we'll go ahead and do diorite. See, you can just scroll down, so it is tagged stone types diorite. Add that to the list. And granite, oh, nope. Interestingly enough, granite is tagged stone. Interesting. Okay. Diorite. Let's do regular granite. Okay. Yep, add that. Andesite, we're gonna do the same thing. Now this is a create filter of types andesite. Most of those will get caught by his type stone, right? But calcite, oops, that's not there. Calcite. Ah, darn it. Okay, oh, it's saved. Perfect. Okay, calcite. Okay, so we'll add calcite to the list. We will add deep slate to the list. Okay, and so sorry, this is just going to take a moment as interesting that that's tagged cobblestone. All right, that's tag. Okay, tag deep slate cobblestone. We'll add that to the list. All right, cobblestone. We'll just we'll tag that as well. Okay. So dripstone, which is right there. Okay. So create adds all of these extra filters, which is great. All right. Suspicious gravel. Obviously, you don't need to worry about sorting. Tough blocks. Now, the reason I'm adding this filter is, hey, look, if I take like cut tough, it also gets the stone type. What doesn't get the stone type, oh, actually, those do. Okay, I may have to change where I put this. That's fine. It is fine. In any case, so I've got tough. Now we're going to get into some fun stuff. Azurine is this one, which is this lovely blue color. Okay, azurine, and then you get limestone. Okay, so you can build up this big list of filtery dealy bobs. That's what we're going to be doing here for the moment. Some of the other stuff will be a lot faster than this, but Ochrum goes here. He's great. He's an orange stone that if you crush, it gives you gold. Should get crushed for that accent, man. But that was not great. Scoria, also Scorchia, which is like Scoria, but slightly overcooked. Okay. Viridium, which is this lovely sort of greenish color, which is great. And then one more, hopefully. Black stone. That's black wool. It's totally different. Blackstone does not have a... That's black terracotta. All right, well, that's fine. Okay, cool. Well, that's... Again, we're back to the black wool. Let's try this again, this time with feeling. Blackstone. Fine, we'll just... All right, I guess we don't filter blackstone there. It was there? What was there? Blackstone is placeable. Stone crafting materials, stone materials was added by... Well, that's sad. But yeah, as a filter. It exists here in REI, but it doesn't exist as a filter that I can set. Okay, and that's fine. So... I want that, but because I just realized that if I were to take like stone, let's pop up this filter for a minute. And if I had a stone wall, right? Oh, maybe not. Some of these end up with weird extra things. Like, what was I looking at? Diorite? Yeah, some of these end up with there are some weird extra things. So if they end up in different places, I may have to move these around. But anyway, the fun thing is I can now place this filter on here. Okay. And if I were to, okay, hop back up here, put an andesite funnel on it, point it in, then if I happen to have some of, actually, I wonder if this works. All right, if I throw some of that down, it did not get sucked up. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's just going to go around and around forever now. Until I catch it again. Right? It'll be fun. All right. But that's how this is going to work. Okay. Now I'm going to have to come back through and label all of these, but hey, welcome back, Emo. Oh, there goes my block again. All right, so yeah, so that's going to be a thing. Again, I may end up having to move it, but that's going to be a thing. The next thing I want is, let's do another one here. Actually, probably not. We'll do a copper one. Copper one is fine. See, there's a difference. See, the copper ones have this many rows. Oops. But the hardened ones scroll down a little bit more. So there's more storage here. In fact, very emo in Roblox. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need like a zillion filters. Let's go get those. Do I have brass? Yes, and I have brass nuggets. Perfect. Yep, we all have our personal demons to overcome. Also, do I have wool? Oh, we might have to go visit the sheep. Oh, there's some wool. Perfect. Gonna get some sheep stuff. All right, let's craft up some filters. Perfect. All right, and maybe we'll sleep. That was tiring work, crafting filters. We're going to sleep because, you know, any sort of work just wipes you out. Why worry about it, you know? Okay, no. So the next filter we're going to get here. Now, it is possible to configure an entire stack of filters at once. We're not going to do that. That would be weird. All right, so what this next one, we're going to add, are you a log? Tagged Minecraft logs. Click. And then also, just to be sure that these guys go in here too. Yes, these are also Minecraft logs. What's cool too is these stripped ones show up. And let's check the wood. You can kind of play piano. Nice. And these also show up as logs. So this will catch all of the logs. Right? So if I have stuff, make sure that's sucking stuff in. Nice. Yeah, I can noodle around on piano for a while, though I haven't sat down at a piano in like 1,000 years. Okay, so theoretically, if I throw a few of these logs in here, right, there they are. They got scooped up, and poof, there they are. Now, one thing that's actually kind of cool, let's test this. I did a test in creative, but let's see if survival is any different. If I throw a whole stack, yeah, they just got sucked in right away, even though I'm using an andesite filter. So, poof and stuff. Okay. Awesome. I don't expect to be using a lot more than that, but if I need to, I can upgrade the storage box, pull off the filter, and slap it in, and everything's golden, right? Okay. Awesome. So there's that. Next one. We're going to be doing a lot of this, folks. All right. So we're going to grab another one. Now, I was a flute player growing up, which was fun, but all right. So the next thing, this is going to be exciting. We're going to grab things that are, oops, let's try this one. Minecraft doors. Okay. And also, let's do trapdoors here as well. Minecraft trapdoors. All right, so if it's a door or if it's a trapdoor, it's going to show up here. You know what? I was trying to decide if I wanted to split that. No, we'll just go ahead and do that. Okay. Doors and trapdoors. You know what? Let's get some signs. Okay, well, sorry to hear that. I'm going to thank you, Sprite. Yeah, not entirely appropriate for the channel, but I'm sorry people bully you for things. That's not fun. All right, what was I doing? Oh, signs. Yes, of course. It's a good thing I had stuff in my inventory. All right, so we'll do oak signs. I think those will be fine for the moment. I don't have any sticks in my inventory. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I've got a stick. That's not going to cut it. And I do have 10 signs, but... Oh, actually, those are birch. Those are easier to read. Though I think I'm going to be using some different ones going forward. Yep. Yep, no worries. We just like to keep all that stuff out of chat. Okay, so this is stone types. And this is logs. Okay. This is doors and trapdoors. Okay. All right, so the next one, I think, was another copper one. Is going to be... What is this one going to be? This one is going to be fences. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Oak. Right. So fences. Right, it's a fence. It's a... I think gates fall under fences too. Oh, no, it's a fence gate. That's fine. We'll add that. And then I need walls. Right? Those fall under Minecraft walls. All right. So that should get some of that thing. Let's double check iron bars. What do iron bars fall under? Ah, just weird. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we now have fences, fence gates, and walls. Boom. They're going to go there. And also that random block that's just going to float around until I stop it. I will be setting up a junk drawer here too, but we're going to go with those. All right. Next one is this one. And this guy is going to be... Oh. Signs. Where did my signs go? Signs. Trapdoors. This is fences and things. Fences, walls, that type of thing. All right. This next one. What is it? This one is going to be stairs. All right. So we'll go back here to oak for a minute. So we're just leaning on the Minecraft tags here. Stairs. And we have slabs. So anything that falls under either of those, no matter what the material is, it's going to get filtered. Yes. So many signs. I'm going to be changing these out. I have a better sign to use. Because there's a sign here which looks really cool. And it's these... canvas signs. These canvas signs are really slick because they just look cool. So I'm going to be getting those, but that'll be a problem for future me once I get the rest of this stuff done. All right, next one. All right, let's get our handy dandy filters again. Next one is going to be a little bit crazy. So, glass, first of all. It's glass blocks, I think is how this is going to go. And I don't know that I actually want to do stained glass, and I'll talk about why here in a minute. But I could, though. I could just put the glass panes in. I don't know. No. Yeah, so those are glass blocks. The other thing I want to do is windows. All right, like these oak windows. Those do not sort. Okay. Well, darn. All right. Well, that's fine. If it shows up in Macaw's windows, we'll add it. So there may be a few things that just don't end up where I want them to be. But so all of these types of windows are going to be there. Yeah, it's like these glass trapdoors. Oh, that's a thing I should have said on the other filter. But they do fall under trapdoors, so that should be fine. Was one of these glass trapdoors. All right, so glass blocks, Macaw's windows. And the reason I was thinking this, maybe what I'll do. Because what I was, so here's the thing. Okay. It's one of the specific types colors of the canvas. I don't know yet. I don't know if there's a color. I was thinking, because I want them to be easily read, I was going to use canvas. Yes. I was going to use either regular canvas, which has a cool look to it, or maybe actually the black canvas looks really cool too. Good news is there's a easy way of getting black dye in Create Mod is if you throw coal or charcoal into a millstone or a grind wheel, I think you get black dye. You don't need to use squids, which is hyper convenient if you ask me. No, so here's the thing with glass. What I want to do on this side is have things split out by color. So what I could do on this filter is maybe not put in the glass blocks and just do colorless glass. That might be the way to go here. So let's wipe that out first of all. And we'll do, all right. Windows. So yeah, we'll get, yeah, because unfortunately these acacia, right, all of this stuff, I could add them individually, but Macaw windows. There we go. All right. So we'll add that. But then we'll see. Glass. Do I want to put glass blocks here and just do the colorless ones? Versus the, yeah. For now, I can change my mind. That's the nice thing, is these filters can be updated easily at another date. So for now, we'll just do it that way, and then I can I can deal with that. So, windows and glass. Kaboom. All right. Now, some of these I have the hardened ones not because of the storage space, but because of the number of items that could potentially be needed. So, for this next one, we're going to come in here and basically furniture. Right, so if I take one of these. So this is going to be, nope, add it. Cool. All right, so this is now any furniture. So if I craft up chairs and tables and all that stuff, it's going to come in here. So, all right, so this is furniture. This is windows. Okay. All right, next one. Again, this is another big one because of the variety, not necessarily because of the amounts. This one is going to be food. So, food. Well, that's dog food, which is great. Added by, okay, if it's C and foods, right? So carrots, right? Carrots are all covered under C and food, right? But also pizza, right? If I add pizza, it's not listed as a food, but it's added by create food. Of course, I don't think, maybe I can't cook it. Okay. Yeah, we'll just say if it was added by create food, which is probably going to catch a few things. There is a not filter I can put on stuff, right? So if it starts catching things I don't want it to do, I can do something about that. Food. Any idea how many signs I'm going to want? Probably, let's do, say, 30. 30, 32 should be fine. Because I'm going to need to label all of these, and I'm going to label the bulk storage, and that should cover most of what I'm doing. All right, so next one. Oh, thank you, Sprite. Sprite has volunteered to be a little farming elf for me, which has been helpful on occasion. Actually, it's been helpful a lot. What am I doing? Flowers and dyes. Okay. So, flowers. Okay. Right, so there's a Minecraft flowers. And then dyes. Right, there's a Minecraft dyes. Okay. Cool. All right, that's done. So flowers and dyes. I'm going to go there. Now, the cool thing is here, too, is I can move all of this around. If I realize I don't like where it is, it's going to be really, really easy to shift things into different places. So that's going to be great. All right. Now, here's another one. This one's going to be another big one. Again, more for variety than for storage. And this one is going to be lights. Lights. So basically, if it comes from lights and lamps, boom, it's going in there. Now, oh, that's the other thing, though, I wanted to do. There are a number of things that Minecraft has that, unfortunately, yeah, see, I can't add by item type here if there isn't a tag for it. So, unfortunately, I can't add like torches and those types of things here. I'm going to need another thing, but cause lights and lamps. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. All right, next one. This one's going to be real easy. So, see, this is so much easier than dealing with trying to do sorting systems in vanilla, right? This one is just anything that's a leaf goes here. In fact, oh, actually, you know what might be good here too? I wonder if I can throw saplings in here. Yeah. Leaves, saplings. I don't know if the propagules count as saplings. Yeah, they do. Okay. They also count as flowers, so they're going to get caught in the other filter, which is okay. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so this is going to be leaves and saplings. And I don't know if there's yeah, that should be okay. So there are a number of things I'm not sorting for yet, partly because I just don't have it. And oops. Let's spell it correctly. Birch. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's craft up a few more birch signs here, shall we? Just so I can finish getting this labeled. And then it's gonna be great. Okay, obviously I need a few more sticks. And a few more of this. I know this is the riveting content that everybody's here to see, but that's all right. It's seriously, this is going to be fabulous once it's all there, right? So what did I just do? Okay, this is leaves. Leaves and, oops. I don't know what word that was, but wasn't leaves. And saplings. Okay. All right. The next one, which this one is going to be fun. This one's going to be ores is what I'm going to do here. So let's ore. All right, so this is going to be, if it is an ore, right? We'll add that. Create has this concept of crushed ores. So we'll call it, you know, add, I think crushed raw materials. Yeah. Crushed raw materials. We'll add that. The other thing we're going to add here are gems. And gems are diamonds, emeralds, why am I blanking on it? It's the white stuff. It comes from the nether. Anyway, amethyst probably falls into this too, right? But oh, quartz. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, quartz. You know, sometimes. Ingots are gonna get thrown in here. Okay, so this is where all of those sorts of resources are going to be. The other cool thing is, let's see. Actually, let's check amethyst. It's spelled that way. Back, come here. Come here, amethyst. Yeah, amethyst counts as a gem. Awesome. And then we're also going to throw in storage blocks. Right? So that's blocks of iron, blocks of gold, right? All of that. That's going to end up in here too. Okay? So, okay, so this is going to be ores, etc. All right? And if it comes out of the ground, that's what it's going to be. Now you see how quickly those filters disappear? This is why I need the signs. Okay. All right. The next one the next one, actually, this one's going to need an item filter. So we'll deal with that in a minute. This one's going to be redstone. Do I have item filters? I might. Yes, I do have an item filter. Okay. Item filters are not nearly as convenient. Okay. But this is where I could put things like a redstone torch, repeaters, comparators, probably put redstone lamps in this. The ore and stuff will show up in the previous box, right? Right, so this is where I would want, got the comparator. Droppers would go here. Dispensers, right? All of this stuff. Observers. You know, I might put, I don't know if I want to put the create stuff in here yet, or if I want to keep that separate. Okay, but grab a lever, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, Sprite. You have.
They aren't colored yet, but
Okay.
here's 33.
Okay, nice. That will work. Yeah, see, canvas signs are cool because, oops, look at, they just have that nice little frame around the outside and also the number 5 apparently. But yeah, I just think they look cool. So, and the black ones kind of look a little bit like a chalkboard, which is fun. I like that. So, okay. Anyway, what else was I looking at?
I mean, I figure at least the dye would be easier for you to get than
I
try to sit and craft all that.
Very true. As I said, I think you can just crush coal or charcoal and get black dye. So, all right. Let's see. What other redstone-y bits am I missing? Comparators. Oh, pistons. Pistons. And again, we'll just throw the regular. Oops. No. Okay. Try that again. We'll just throw the regular Minecrafty ones in here and not the create ones. At least for now. I can deal with create stuff later, but for now, we'll do that. Let's see, what other, is there anything else redstone wise I'm forgetting? Probably, but that'll work for now. So we'll just slap that up there for redstone. Next one, yeah. Milling or crushing. Yeah. Yep, because I've got the mill up in the little house up there, the little tool shed. All right, next one. I know, this takes forever, but it's going to be cool when it's done, right? Now this one, I've honestly debated whether or not to even do this, but we will add buttons and pressure plates. Oops, that's not showing up. I thought pressure plates had a... Okay, there is a wooden pressure plates tag. Okay, we'll go with that. If I have stone pressure plates, they're not going to sort in there, which is annoying, but that's fine. Okay. So that's going to go there. Okay, buttons and plates. All right. Okay, I've got a couple more. Wow, I kind of sort of miscounted where I was at. All right, so I may want to move all of these over by a couple of blocks. All right. Yep. So all of this is going to be off by a couple. That's just fine. All right. Let's watch how this works, right? So I've got stone here. Because I've got, so where I'm at, let's see, I'm down, sorry, I'm looking at my list here. Down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more things that I want to put on this side. I might actually take the glass, this one, the glass and windows, and put it on the other side. Because I'm going to do all of the dyeable blocks are going to come over here. So that may be a thing that moves. Yes. Yep. All the reasons. All right. So if I do that, then. Okay. So that's going to be the end of the line. All right. So that gives me 3. So let's take. Okay. Let's be sure I'm not getting any of these confused. I don't need the belts anymore. Okay. All right. So get those out of the way. So now take this out. All right. We're going to put this here. And notice it kept its filter, right? So you can just, if I pull this filter off, you can see there's all the stone and all that stuff, right? So you can just pick these things up and move them over and everything's great. So, nice. I love Create Mod. So yeah, we're just gonna have to move all of these down a little bit. Right, which is fine. So all of my signs are now in the wrong place, but that's okay. We have to relabel them anyway, but okay. But this is a lot easier, I'll tell you, than having to deal with moving things around in a vanilla storage system. Right, so, you know, those, if you've ever built a storage system, oops, that's stupid. If you've ever built a storage system in vanilla Minecraft, you know how painful that can be. Yes. Yep, they just, yeah, they craft up so easy. It's just, okay. Now what I'm going to do, is get stuck under these boxes. That's cool. Now I'm going to run a little bit of something over here. And I don't know if I want the signs above the boxes or below. I don't want them on the box, because that would just be too awkward. Okay. But this is fine. All right, so cool. So obviously these all need to change, but that's okay. So the next thing I'm going to need is another copper box. That goes there. This one, again, checking my notes, is going to be path blocks. What path blocks, you say? These guys from Paths and Pavings. Okay. All right, so that's just going to go there. And then, okay, next one is, these are all going to be the roof blocks. Right, see, these guys all come from Macaw's roofs. Doink. And so all of the roofing stuff is going to go there. And I am slowly running out of boxes. I thought I counted this out, but apparently I can't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more boxes, and I only have 2 more. Cool. All right, well, I guess we're going to be crafting up a few more then. So I just did roofs, right? All right, so we're going to need a couple more other things. So, fortunately, I have plenty of casings, and so we should be good for there. So we've got 2 more of those. That's fine. We'll just do it this way. I need those. I need these. And I think I need vaults. All right. Yeah, I might need some more copper casings too if I want to. Yeah, let's do some copper casings. Do I have right here in my hot little inventory stripped? Ah, I do. Perfect. Ah. All right. Yeah, get out of the inventory. All right, let's jump down to the workshop. Oh, workshop's a little further down than it used to be. So we're going to craft up a couple of copper ones here. So that would be this guy. This guy right here. Because this is all moving, by the way. Just at some point, I'm moving this mess and moving it somewhere else. Okay. What was that? That was what, half a stack? I don't remember how many it is. We'll get it here in a minute. All right. Food. All right. Yay! This is why you build these things. So to make this go a little bit faster, potentially. Okay, so great. We'll take that copper back. All right, so let's see what we can craft. I'm definitely going to need at least a couple more copper things. So there's actually, I've got 2 hardened storage boxes. You know what? All right, one is going to be, we're going to craft 1 copper one. And we'll craft up a 3rd hardened one. Okay. The hardened ones are a little bit pricey because they use brass, and brass is expensive. But that's okay. So this one is going to be a thing. This one's going to be my box for rail stuff. So it's going to be rails, right? So it's going to be anything that is a Minecraft rail. Okay. It's going to be, I don't know if minecarts are a separate tag. They are not. Okay. So unfortunately, minecarts are going to be one of those things I just can't sort nicely, which is fine. Okay. And then like train stations, I can't, those I need to have item stuff in. So if it was created by that, honestly, all right, fine. We'll do it that way. All right. So not quite as nice as I'd like, but that's fine. Next one, let's chuck that out of the way. So for the hardened casings, they craft up using a brass casing, and then you slap them with the hardened stuff. So that's why. It's a little bit annoying and expensive, but you know, that's fine. All right, so this one, these ones are going to be exciting. Ooh, I'm going to have to craft up a couple more filters. Yeah, so it's brass casings and then hardened casings is what it is. And brass is just a pain in the neck because you have to go find zinc and combine that with copper. It's just a little bit annoying. All right, so these ones tagged heads. I think these are all, yeah. So Minecraft heads. You have some zinc? Awesome. All right. Cool, right? So player heads are going to go here. All right, cool. Next one. This is going to be the last one. This one. This one is going to be a couple of fun things. So, this is going to be pickaxe. So this one's going to be tools. I think that. It's also going to be cannot stack, right? Which should cover all of my other unstackables. So, boom. Now, eventually I may move that so I can do potions and stuff in here, and they'll all show up in this box. And I don't necessarily want that, so we'll avoid that. Now I have one more, and this is going to go back here for the moment. But I have to craft up another. I just need one more filter, which apparently... Am I out of wool? Yep, okay, that's fine. I've got wool, I think, back in my house. So we'll go grab some wool. But the last box, which is going to start on the other side, for now, just because of the expense, I'm going to do... Ooh, I'm going to need one more hardened box. Okay. Actually, I'm going to need two more. I've got one. I'm going to need one more. Okay. That's fine. I think I've got some wool. There we go. All right. Turn that into filters. Perfect. Turn off the highlighting because it's annoying. All right. It's really helpful, but it's really annoying. All right, so we're going to set up a filter here that is going to be, well, heck, I'll just use wool as an example. No. What was it? It's not just is dye. There was a dyed color, I thought. This is dyed orange, but I thought there was just a is dyed. Okay. Well, that is candles. That's going to be a pain in the neck. All right. Well, fine. I will not do that. That's going to be a problem for future me, I guess. So now we'll just take this one hardened box. We'll just leave it without a filter. And it will just be everything else. All right. Okay, so that's going to go here. So anything else that doesn't get caught is going to end up in that happy little box right there. Okay. Oh, right. Flip those around. They face the wrong way. They spit everything out, and that's not how we want this to go. All right, get all of those in place and some of that. I am missing some sneaky pants, I'll tell you. All right. Got 14 brass. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I've got, I think I have, I don't know if I have it on me. I might have smelted it all up. I had a half dozen myself, but now that I have a place to dump all of the output from my drill, or will here once we get to phase 2 of this project, we'll be able to do all sorts of good things, right? I'll be able to go just drill for, just go mining, really. You saw 18? Okay, cool. Yeah, and I know I've got a little bit of zinc hanging around. Like there's, ouch. Oh, maybe I mined it up already. There are a couple of places like there's 1 or 2 zinc. What I really need too is a fortune pickaxe, but again, problems for future me. Also, I don't have, well, everything's going to come through here. So what do I not have? Okay, well, I've got this set up. I don't have boxes for create goodies, okay? Like all of the gears and stuff, right? I don't have any of that yet. Right? I don't have any of the, well, there's lots of stuff that's just going to end up in the overflow box, okay? And that's fine. Actually, what's really cool about this system is if I add new filters, I could just pick up the overflow box, slap it over there, and let it sort again, right? And then I could put the overflow box back. Right, so that's going to be great. But first, let's get ourselves some belts and stuff, because we're going to set up an output station. Now, I think what'll be cool, let's run this floor this way a little bit so I know where floor is. Okay. Right, the floor is going to be over here. Right? Now, I happen to have in my, well, not in my hot little hand, but over in my world somewhere else, I have a small drop-off station for miners and things. Okay? So, if we come over here, let's take a look at this. Right, you can see this thing is kind of sucks, but it exists. Right, see, I've got these storage things. We'll deal with those in a moment. But let's count this out here, okay? This goes from the center, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get the collection system, okay? So 5 blocks in between. All right, so what I'm going to do is let's come back over here. 5 blocks. Actually, I want to be up top here. I was playing with some stuff over here. It's just looking at potential things, and then I changed my mind, which happens. I have a very changeable mind. You know. All right, so we're going to come this way a bit. And what that's going to mean, actually, this will come over here. I can run a slanted dealy bob down that way, which should be fine. So where do I want to place these? I think let's look at placing one. Honestly, do I have another block? Let's see, that's industrial iron, which is great, but not what I'm looking for. Actually, I take that back. Maybe it is what I'm looking for. Let's start right here. Okay. Slap some industrial iron down right there. And let's get ourselves a rail. Ta-da! Now, what did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Nice. So now what I want to do is we'll get ourselves... doesn't really matter what block I use. Probably not, because it probably doesn't, but we're going to use this flagstone block. And the PSI goes on top of that. Do I happen to have a PSI on me? Probably not, because that would be weird and stuff. But that's okay. I have all I need. I can just craft up a couple of PSIs. Okay. So one of those is going to go right there. All right. And then the minecart, the minecart contraption will go here. So I think I have mine in my inventory right there. Yep. So if I place it, kaboom. Okay, that's facing the wrong way. Let's try it again, this time, like so. Yeah, so those line up. There's 2 blocks in between. Okay, that's perfect. So the next thing I need to do is get stuff from here up to there. And that means we're going to stick a shaft over here. And, oops, that's die. Okay, belt up here. And we're going to hop up. Okay, now where is this belt coming? It's right here. Okay. All right, so this is, I want it to come to... Oh, is that going to go right there? No, it's not. Thank you. Okay. I was off by 1. It happens. All right. So that's going to go kind of like that, except as I'm looking at this, well, I might possibly make this even bigger, so let's not get too close to the rest of the system here. All right, so we'll do that. This is going to come this way. So things get a little bit wonky because I'm not there. Darn it. Because unfortunately, I can't connect to that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is we'll just move this over by, we'll just move it over by 1, maybe? Will that be okay? Heck, I can move it back by 1 too. That would be all right too. Yeah, let's do that. And this is why I often will, and I think I will slide it over 1 block. But this is why I do tend to design the outputs first, right? Because it's nice to just kind of figure out where do things need to go and then move all of the structure. Okay, cool. So that's going to go there. That'll go up here. Take our PSI, which is now buried forever. Oh, there it is. It's like, I know I have it. It's here somewhere. Right. All right. So then, yeah, because I moved all of this over. Let's go and take that up. Okay. Take our industrial iron block. And that's there just in part to show where things go. All right. Nice. So the next thing. Oh, actually, I have to move the industrial iron block back 1 because I moved it all back 1, 2. Okay. See, this is fine. Actually, I think this is going to be better anyway. You ever have that where you make a choice and realize, okay, I need to undo the choice because it's whatever. And then you realize, oh no, my new choice is better. Partly because it just means the rail and possibly a minecart assembler will not be in the middle of the walkway. Okay, the giant machine will be, but that's an entirely different problem. Okay, also pickaxes are wonderful tools for actually doing things. All right, so next step let's get our chain drives. Oh, I already have them. Cool. Chain drive, go, boom. And then I think, do I still have a gearbox? Yes. Let's take out some of this dirt that's going through the thing just because it looks stupid. All right. Gearbox. We'll go here as soon as I can figure out where all of my shafts are. All right. Nice. Now, I want to do one more thing. So let's come over here and get the cart assembler and the lever that's over here. Okay. Because this is going to make things, I think, a little bit nicer. Cart assembler, lever. Okay. All right. Now, let's try putting this down here where it's going to be happy. First thing I'll need to do, let's move the cart first. Okay. Cart assembler. Click on the right thing. There we go. Goes that way. Minecart. Minecart goeth there. And then we need the lever. Okay, now, notice nothing is happening. This is normal. Until, I mean, it is normal, but that's fine. I can make this work. Yeah, I can make this work. Can I, there we go. Send this down this way. All right. So that'll go like that. And then, yeah, not the, okay. Maybe not the greatest of achievements here, but I think this will work. All right, so that's going to go there. And now let's get ourselves a chute. All right. Now, that's going to start dumping things one thing at a time. This would be a little bit better if I had a smart chute, which dumps in stacks. But that's okay. So now, look at all that stuff we're dumping now. This is now coming over into the storage system, right? Of course, it's all going to get backed up here with this chute anyway. But what are we dropping here? Is this deep slate? Yeah, you see it getting sucked in by the deep slate dealy bob there. Right. Now if I come over here, yeah, you can see the deep slate. It's in the vault, but I have it feeding into this barrel as well. Because you can't access a vault by hand. So I have it sticking out into these barrels for gravity reasons. Yeah, totally the gravity. Also, this iron golem just wandered down here. That's just where he lives now. But this is good. So this is going to now offload all of that stuff, right? So much of that stuff is now going through it. And what I can do too is I can come in here, and if I have something like, let's just throw those planks in, okay? Those planks will work their way around. Obviously, they've already gone around that way. And let's go see if they've shown up now in the plank box, which, again, everything moved over a couple of blocks, so it should be... Oh, right, I don't have a plank box. There's the logs. Hang on, I'm going to grab this filter for a minute. Planks. Let's add Let's add planks to it. Done. Now I have a plank box. And next time the planks go by, they'll end up in here too. And remember, the whole thing's a circle, so they will eventually, right, hopefully, right, the planks should come up this way and cycle around and work their way back. Oh, there's some zinc that just went through. Right, you can see, what do we have? We've got dirt, we've got some copper coming in. Right, this is all going to slide right through. There's the copper went down the line. We should start seeing it come down here. Yep. And it ended up in the over. Oops. Why did it end up over here? All right, hang on. Oh, right, because raw copper. All right. Oh, right, because I've gotten over. Ah, darn it. I put up the overflow box. That's why I didn't cycle back. Why doesn't copper... Do I still have a filter? I do. Cool. I did crushed, not raw. That could be. Copper is... Oops. Get that in there again. Is raw ores. So let's take a look back at my ores box over here. Which, again, I'm off by 3. So ores... Well, obviously that's not it. That's cobbled, whatever. 1, 2, 3. That would be this one. Okay, let's... Raw ores. Okay. Okay, I just didn't have raw ores on there. Perfect. Nice. So now what should happen? Let's go ahead and pull this stuff all out. And we'll throw it in the chest. And this should now end up in the ores box. Okay. Which is going to be great. Right, so now we've got ores, which should now, if they haven't already, fly over here. So let's go check our ores box. Again, I'm off by 3 because I moved everything after the signs. 1, 2, 3. Ah, yep. There they all are. Okay. Wonderful. That is fabulous. The other cool thing is these are, I can't put anything in there because they're filtered. Right? So, yeah, so what I could do here, but that's, or does redstone have a, yeah, dusts. Let's add dust to this too. Okay, so now I could just come up here with my redstone and click it in because it works just like the storage boxes. Right? So, which is convenient if I know what's going to go there. Now, because I am a kind and thoughtful person and, you know, occasionally like a little bit of convenience, what I'm going to do here is let's take another one right. Yeah, we'll give it some room, but we'll go right about there. No, right about here. Let's set up another drop-off. Okay. Oh, I'll have to craft another minecart assembler, I think. Oh yeah, those are easy. Logs, alloy, redstone. I have all of those things. All right, yeah, let's craft one of those. I think I even have a crafting table, which is weird and stuff. Okay. Gotta get the logs out of the inventory. Where did I put the... There they are. Oh, and I put the redstone all in my storage. Well, that's convenient. All right, so let's come over here, and I think it's this one. Grab those ores. All right. Or grab that redstone. All right. Let's craft up another minecart assembler. Okay. That's going to go right. Oh, I need rails. I need a rail. Okay. Rail. Minecart assembler. Cool. And basically, I'm just going to set up a second one of these guys to so we can offload a couple of machines at the same time, which I think is going to be really, really convenient. Okay. So, all right. So what I'm going to do, let's run this way. Something like that. And, okay, right there. Is that in the right place? Yes, it's in the right place. Perfect. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Belts. Okay. Do you ever look at your stuff and think, I thought I knew what I was doing, and then I realized I'm wrong? Yeah, that's me right now. Okay. Okay. Just pop that there and that there. And then let's connect things up. This will be really handy, I think, to have multiple drop-off stations because, as I said, I've got a drill, Sprite's got a drill, and she may want to drop some of the stuff off into storage. And if my drill happens to be sitting there, well, now we've got extra parking. And who knows, I might craft a second machine and we need it to do stuff too, so. All right, it's not like I needed that shovel anyway. Yeah. So that's going that way. Is that? Yeah. This is fine, right here. Okay, so that's going to go there. That goes like so. I need some more shafts. There we go. Because inventory is cool. All right. Are they one block off from each other? You are correct. Well, I'll move that back here in a second. I ought to go back down there anyway, so. Those. Okay. Those connect because that's there. But you're right, this is back one. Okay. That's just fine. We shall fix it. Oh, I see why that... I was thrown off by this rail, which got placed by the deployer. Cool. All right. Yeah, see? Totally exactly how I meant this to go. Just like that. All right, and now this lever goes right here. All right, and then I just need to get up the last little bit here. Where did I put the PSI? It's not there. That's a torch. Okay. I can do it. Okay, yep, totally. So that goes there. PSI go thusly. Nice. So, in theory, at least if it's built with the same sort of tail end as those should be able to just plug right in and be good to go. All right, so where's my carrots? Golden carrots. Perfect. All right, so cool. I think this is good. We've got ourselves plenty of space now. Oh, and yes, do I have a lot of things that are unsorted? Absolutely. All right, they're all gonna show up here. Like, I'm not... Flint... Oh, coal. What are those? Yeah, go ahead and test it, Sprite. All right, what does... I would have expected coal and flint to show up here, too. So what do those show up as? Coal is... Oh, shows up as coal. Okay. And flint doesn't. All right, that's fine. I will... Heck. The flint will go there. Let's add coal to the ores filter. We might have to add charcoal too, but okay. Okay, so coal, right? That's ores and stuff. Yep. And so let's check charcoal. Nope, that shows up as coal too. So nice. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Take that off. Undo, undo. Darn it, I may have to redo this thing. All right. Because you can't edit. Darn it. All right. Here. We'll stick that back for a minute while it... And I'll just fix it. All right, so... So is coal. Darn it. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a assembler right there on the chat track, so. But yes, go for it. Okay, so coal. Oops. Ores. Darn it. Is ores. Chink. We're going to do this. Copper. Okay, and hopefully I'll avoid the mistake I made a minute ago. It's crushed raw materials and raw ores. Okay. Diamond. Okay. Gem. It's storage blocks. What else did I have? Okay. Oh, dusts. Dusts. Okay. Redstone dust. Okay. Because there are a few of those. Like glowstone is a dust. Dusts. Okay. All right. Ores, crushed raw, gems. Oh, ingots, of course. Iron. All right, ingots. Perfect. So that goes there. This one, clear that off, and we should be good. Just double check, make sure I didn't do something silly. Yep, we're good. Boom. And now, things are sorting. Now, obviously, I have a lot of things that are unsorted, which I'll have to sort out later. But we're doing okay. Now, I just happen to have, back up top, and we'll use our very convenient lines here. Very convenient. There we go. To get back up top. And let's go pick up these boxes that I left right up here. Okay. Right. See, I left these guys right here. Let's go and pick those up. And let's dump those into the system too. Now, I'm going to check. I don't think these can nest. I hope not. That would be really crazy. I mean, I also kind of hope they do, but I hope not. All right, so Yeah, so for a while, until I get enough stuff that I can... Yeah, see, I can't nest. That's fine. Until I get all of this stuff sorted out, I will end up with a lot of stuff showing up into the overflow. But that's okay. That's partly why you build one. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got some spruce here. Now, okay, I really need to put some stuff places. All right. For now, I think what I'm going to do is just use spruce here. I might change this up in a little bit, but I need... Okay. We'll put that there. I'm not totally convinced that that's what I want to do here, but we'll do that. So now what I can do is I can put a storage box there. And you can see, right, it's dumping stuff right into the chest. And it's going to go right out the back. Okay, which is what I want, it turns out. Now, the other thing I want is, well, a lever. And I do not have a lever. I'm going to change that. There we go. Lever. Perfect. Now, I think if I do that, yeah, it's not reaching the thing. So, let's see now. If I were to do, up over this way a little bit, and if I just run a little redstone dust, might have to do it that way. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so now the lever will turn on and off the output, which will be convenient if I need to pick up, I need to pick that up, then I can turn off the output and let it go. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Oh, this is good. This is good. So, yeah, do I have a lot of things that are going to be crazy? Yes. Do I have more storage stuff I need to deal with? Absolutely. But, okay. All right, so I don't have any player heads and stuff. Okay, yep, there's some rails. There's stuff that's coming. All right. Nice. So, all right, so this one is empty, which is great. So, I'm going to lock that real quick, just in case it popped back to me with stuff in it, or ended up back in this chest and I didn't want it to. All right. So, oh, looks like my drill is all drained. That's perfect. Okay, so I've got plenty of stone. There's dirt. There's the deep slate. Right. So now I can start worrying about unloading a bunch of the stuff I have elsewhere and bringing it all over. Oh, this is fabulous, right? I could even expand this so I could drop a couple of these, right, storage boxes. They're basically shulkers without having to go to the end and get attacked by giant angry things in a box. Or tiny angry things in a box. You know, it's a thing. Oh, but look at that go. Yeah, see, and these are andesite boxes, so they're... Ah, darn it, my carrots! Well, my carrots are going to end up in food somewhere. But you see, these are a lot smaller, which is fine. Okay, going to turn that off. Break that. And yeah, see, the empty box went in there. All right, and away we go. Okay, so So in theory, if I come over here to, again, my food is off by, yeah, see, there are my carrots. Perfect. Oh, this is fabulous. Okay, nice. So, right, there's my ores. Right, here's all the various stones of sorts. Here's this stuff. One thing that wasn't considered, well, that wouldn't be overly surprising. All right, so yeah. Awesome. So the drills are definitely doing things. Okay. Now I will need to, before I take my drill out, of course, pick up some more rails, but yes. Yeah. That's what I was just looking at too, is it will suck out the rail, but the rail box will just be right over here. So you can come grab rail to reload. But yeah, that's annoying. And theoretically, if I took a smart filter or a smart hopper here or chute, and you could put a filter that says don't pull rails, but that'll have to wait until I get a few more, get some more redstone and stuff to craft more of those. But that's actually a really good idea. But anyway, the rail box is going to be over there, so that's going to be cool. All right. So now let's go ahead and I'm just going to put some I'm just going to put some spruce here. I might change this later, but I do want to get the basics of a wall up. Okay. Right, so that I can get back up. Oops. Dirt, I want to come out. Right, so I can get up here and we can label things and all of that stuff. Okay. Now, one of the things I might do, and again, this is a problem for future me, I could set up, it's possible to set up switches and things like some of the observers or whatever on these inventories, and then have them read on a sign, which would be really cool. But I'm going to need probably some more stuff to make that happen. But that'll be slick, right? Say, oh yeah, this one is 75% full, and this is 100% full, and I need to panic, right? All that stuff. All right, so there's the signs. There's that. All right, black canvas signs. All right, so these are going to just come right up. This okay. First one shrunk down by one and won't break things. Oh, right. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're going to need a... All right, so this is the stone. This one is logs and planks. So look how good that looks. Oh, that looks so good. And then what do we got? Doots? No, doors and trapapet doors. Right? Yeah, so this is going to look really cool as we come across and oh boy, this is just going to look so nice. All right, let's get the signs up. Nice. And then the last one, again, just for the moment, will be, at least until things get handled, this will be overflow. Yay! Okay. Nice. So, all right, so that's doors and trapdoors. This one is fences and walls. which, okay. There's Sprite helping me keep things and keep track of things, right? That's the stairs. This is, just click on the sign. Windows. Okay. This one is furniture, assuming I've got that. Yep. Cool. That one's food. Flowers and dyes. Yep, and I said on the other side, I'll set it up so it's just, there's a box for each color, which then might end up with different colored signs, which would be cool too. All right. All right, so where am I? So that was flowers and dyes. I should be on lights and lamps. Let's throw an ampersand in there. And now again, this is just the macaw's flavor. This won't handle torches and stuff, but that's okay. All right, so lights and lamps, where are we at? Leaves and saplings. Leaves and saplings. Okay. And, all right. Ores and stuff. I'm sure we'll all just know. Ores and gems and things, they'll all just end up in here. Cool. All right, last thing. Redstone stuff. Stone. Yeah, and I'll almost certainly end up shifting some stuff around. But for now, that'll be good. Buttons and plates. And then after that, we've got roofs. I ran out of signs before, right? So. Oh, no, these are paths. This is buttons and plates. Right. This is roofs. These are paths. That's pathing material. Right. This one. Yeah, this one's roofs. Okay. Cool. I can follow my checklist. Then this one is going to be rails. And then this is player head. We'll go 2 lines. Heads. No, Jeds. Boy, y'all get to see my typing ability. These are tools and unstackables. Okay. So if I throw my pickaxe in there, it'll show up here. Mine carts will show up in here, for example. But, right. All that good stuff. Nice. How's the light in here? Horrible. The light sucks. We should find a way to improve that at some point. All right. Nice. Okay. Now the wall is kind of boring because it's just all the spruce and stuff, but oh, that's definitely working. Also, this is kind of scary. Let's because I want a creeper to show up over here. That would be great. All right. Sleepy, sleepy. Ah, so there it is. And I've got all of this room down this side, down this side. I said one of them will just be colored things. And then potentially down this side as well. I was thinking of just maybe putting a wall up here, but we absolutely could expand that out if we need to. All right, nice. So let's go ahead. Oh, actually, maybe instead of, let's see, instead of the planks, what if we did stripped logs all down under here? That would look cool, I think. Yeah. I think this will be good. Just run some... And I might still do the planks here. Right? that might be okay. Or what if I did it the other way? What if I did the logs here and the planks underneath? Yeah, I don't like that. It's kind of okay, but no. Okay. Yeah, so if I run those that way and then run the planks underneath, that might work. Okay. Right, something kind of like that and like this. Just like this. Cool. And then we'll slap the signs up here too. Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take a look at... Oh, did I... Oh, that's right. My shovel broke. Ah. I'll go break my shovel. Or craft a shovel. That's like breaking it, but with more forward-looking statements. Okay. All right. Yeah, and I'll just run that. Yeah, that's going to look better. So, all right. So let's go take this. But yeah, I'll take a look and see, because there are... Create has some sign dealy bobs that you can set up that will do cool things, like read the contents of a container and decide, yep, that's cool, and then it will tell you or output that on a sign. And so for now, I'll label the signs manually, but I think in the future it'll do cool stuff. I just have to look up. I forgot what it was called. It was something, right? It was, I don't know. It's in the create stuff. It was, oh, this guy, a display link, right? So you set one of these things like a threshold switch or something, or maybe a smart observer. I forget, one of those two. I think the threshold switch. Put the display link on it, and everything is awesome. That's a sign. I placed the sign, and then I broke the sign. I placed the sign. Okay, we've got ourselves a thing. All right. Yeah, for now, oops, I guess that should probably be a log if I'm going to be doing stuff like this. All right. Nice. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I know. Oh, I thought I had more planks. Apparently I used them. Nice. There we go. All right. And there's some more things that can happen there too. So, oh, right. That's, oh, and that one's all done. Okay. Cool. Nice. So this is all set. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, obviously, there's a lot more decorative nonsense that has to happen here. But at least I've got the first round of storage set. And it said, this is so easy to move around. Like if I decide I want to take the redstone stuff, like these redstone and buttons and stuff, and move it to the other side next to a couple of other things that have create bits or something, I could totally do that. And we can shift things around and move things. But for now, for now, this will be quick and easy. Well, aside from the vaults, but the vaults are block storage or bulk storage anyway, so I'm not quite so worried about those things. But yeah, cobblestone. Okay, oh, let's finish getting the signs up. Huh? Oh, this is apparently the box that holds 6s. Right. Ram it. Right. Oh, I totally forgot to label that one box. That's okay. I was just going to go through and put the signs up and then label second, but I got distracted, as I often do. Okay, now these I think are not hooked up to anything, so... Actually, yeah, these bottom 3. This one has a vault on it, but there's nothing to it, so... Get my fingers in the right place. So these ones I'm not worried about. So at some point I may do some other bulk storage, but placeholders are cool. So we are rocking this here. Okay.
I hear you twice. You don't need to speak here. I hear you
on
stream.
Okay, that's fine. I leaned on my push to talk. And site. Did I spell that right? I probably spelled it wrong. No, I spelled it right. Hey, there's a first time for everything.
I was hearing echo. W.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can't hit the right keys. Okay. Great. Oh, man, this is going to be good. So we've got lots of good stuff now. So if I were to take these signs, right, chuck them in the box, along with that.
Actually, this one here, should this be cobbled deep slate or just deep slate?
This should be cobbled, yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I saw what was in the thingy, and I'm like, okay, let me just name it after what's in there.
Yeah, it should be cobbled. Yeah, because the drills don't have silk touch, so so you get cobbled. Okay, nice. Oh, that's sort of so fast. And part of that's because I built a rotational speed controller. Cranked that sucker all the way up, and now that these belts are going warp speed, so that allows everything to unload quickly and easily. So let's see. So do I have those? Yes, I do still have those storage boxes. Wonderful. So what I could do is I can come right in here. Right, I can slap down a storage box. And I can oops, that's 2 storage boxes. Right, and I can just grab all of this stuff. Let's just dump my inventory into it and just see what happens. Most of this is going to end up, again, back in the unsortables or whatever, or unsorted, but that's fine. And we'll do it this way. Okay. Okay, I want the axe back. Thank you. I can see it. That's going to be a fun time. Okay. Nope, I need those. We'll put the floor back because, you know. All right. The only problem is I have to get used to having an empty hand when dealing with these. Okay, but that's all right. Okay, that box should be just about full because that's just what they have. Okay. Oh, did I stick another storage box in there? Nope, that's industrial iron. I thought I had 3 of them, but do I only have 2? Oh, right. There it is. Okay. Cool. All right. Yep. See, this is going to be wonderful. As soon as I can figure out where I put the barrels. There we go. Yeah, I think yellow means all the slots are full, but the total space isn't. Which is fine. That's exactly where I'm at. So take that. All right. And so that one's empty. This one. Okay, and again, okay. Empty hand the thing. All right, yep. So then we'll just take all of this over once I've got it all dropped in the box. And we'll throw it in the sorting system. Okay, see, that one's full. That one's not. Okay. Oh yeah, this is going to be so much nicer. Okay. So those are empty. That one's got villager eggs. That's output. Which, you know, I could actually throw some of this in, all of that in the storage. That would be just peachy. Right? Like those two all beef patties. I mean, I don't have, you know, special sauce, but, you know, that's okay. That's the villagers. That's that. Okay. Yep. And all right, well, that's fine. Let's get our last empty box here. Ah, moving day, where you just spend time throwing everything into boxes. It's great. Who doesn't like moving day? Those people are weird. Those people are normal, actually, and I don't blame them. But for our purposes, they're weird. And, you know, that's just the important thing, I guess. Okay. Wrong window. Okay, so that goes there. That goes... Yep. Oh, okay. Am I out of space here? No. Okay. We got it. Okay. Where are... Oh, I need to hang on to the barrels because I need to put my floor back. All right, cool. Let's go sort these. And this is why I may eventually perhaps maybe add a... Oh, maybe actually go in this side. Add in a second or third input just so I can dump a bunch of these at the same time. Fortunately, there isn't a whole lot here that's, you know, huge. We've got some extra coins. We've got amethyst shards. We've got all this good stuff. Player heads, you know. And it goes out relatively quickly. It would go out faster if I were dumping it in stacks, but that's okay. All right, lock that. Actually, you know what? We'll just... If it goes in, it goes in. No, that would be bad because I actually need to take it back with me and pull out the rest of the stuff. But, okay. And we can come over here. And yeah, you can see everything just... Why didn't those signs... I understand the paintings. Why didn't the signs... Hang on, now I'm confused. Did I not have a signs? Oh, it's because I didn't have a signs box. I have signs not going in anything. Cool. No, that makes all the sense in the world. Okay, cool. I don't know where I would put them, but somewhere. All right. Cool. Lock that. Pull that out. And then the last one that's got stuff in it can go. The nice thing is, even if it's locked, it'll empty this until the chest fills up. So that's handy. Cool. And of course, I've got a lot of stuff that'll, maybe not in those ones but stuff that'll end up in bulk storage and all that good stuff. Right, so now if we come over here, we can see things like ores is adding up, right? There's our iron, there's our zinc, there's all of our copper showing up. Yeah, see, we've got plenty of copper. So zinc, we're a little short on, but copper, we are doing okay. Yep. So that redstone, you know.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Which of these is where the actual redstone is meant to go? Like the ore, like
The
dust ore.
the redstone doors, yes. The redstone ore should end up in the ore thing here. So, let's see, do I have redstone? I do. Yeah, so redstone dust just shows up in there. Also, the redstone blocks will show up there as well. Because
So the ores box, not the redstone box.
we're correct. So yeah, this is, I don't know what else I could call it here. This is redstone components, I suppose, might be. Components. There we go. That might be a little clearer. But yeah, this is things like repeaters and comparators and dispensers and things.
Okay. No, I was just curious because
Yep.
I was a confused sprite.
No, I get it. I get it. Confusion reigns supreme around here, so. Ack! Well, that was dumb. Do not take out the shoot. That's. Ah, nice. So I'll move the last of, hopefully the last of my storage stuff from over there. And then we have a, oops. We have a bunch of stuff still sitting around in the bulk storage, but that's something that can get moved later. And by bulk storage, I mean the chest monster that lives over here at the old train drop-off point. That's, okay. Yeah. Okay, that one's empty. This one. All right. Oh. Okay. Can't offhand. All right. Yeah, there's some of the stuff that I just don't know where it's going to end up, actually. Like, oh, yeah. Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to be finishing up stream here in a minute. Here, Sprite. Where are you at? Oh, okay, there you are. Yeah, I'll bring you one of these here in a sec. Okay. Oh, look, there's more kelp. Perfect. Okay. And that's, the kelp is probably actually going to end up in something else. I think the kelp ends up in the food box, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. But yeah, it's just, we'll just take all of this stuff, dump it in. It should sort out, kind of, sort of, well, assuming I had space for it all. All right. And now I do need to build myself a convenient way of getting up here. Air Sprite. I think those are empty. And this one will go here. Yep. Well, that's fine. We've got plenty of storage. Hack! Okay, do not gesture with carrots. Alright, but these... not my torches, but the gold nuggets should go... Oh, they don't go in there. Why do they not go in there? Nuggets. Add. Done. Cool. Now I have a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be in there. That's okay. We'll just take it out and try it again. All right. So, there we go. Nice. And obviously, so here's some of my longer term plans, okay? Got the storage going. I'm going to build my workshop down here. I've got some temporary things just to make my life simple. But those are going to go down here. I'll have a ladder. Obviously, it's right there. I may build an elevator from up top, something like that. But those will be down there, and then the storage will all be up here. I might even, which would be actually really convenient, add an input system down here that sends things up into the storage. Okay. Which could be really, really convenient at some point. Okay. Now, what do I have showing up over here in... Oh, yeah, all the seeds. Okay. Yeah, so I've got a few things. I might be able to... Actually, I would have thought I guess the mushrooms aren't food. I think of them as food because they're mushrooms, but they're not. Not according to Minecraft, so... Also, I thought dried kelp might have been a storage block, but it's also apparently not. So yeah, so there's a little bit of sorting that will have to happen. I knew tree bark isn't, straw isn't, but that's okay. Once I get things sorted out where I want them to go, those types of things, I can break the block or break the overflow, slap it over there, and it will just drain down and do everything I need. Okay, and that's gone forever. No, it'll end up over here. The empty ones end up in the overflow. Oops, don't filter it. Hang on. Offhand. There we go. Nice. So, yeah. So that was it. Couple of hours, and okay, yeah, I did spend a little time off camera building the vaults and stuff, and I did spend some time going through some of the list. It's like, all right, here's what I need, right? Here's how I want to do that. Break down some of the filtered things and stuff, but yeah, this is going to be nice. Also, I need to finish the floor, and I'm not entirely sure what I want it to look like. Hence, the hole in the floor. But, yep, and it's easy to see. Oh, hey, are we running out of space in the ores? Well, no. But if we are, we'll know. So, yeah, those boxes are not cheap, because the display boards are kind of expensive, and especially when you start adding brass and things, that gets expensive. But I have a thing to do the sturdy sheets, so going from brass to hardened boxes basically doesn't cost me anything. Which is good. I'm happy about that. So, sweet. So there we go. Let's see, anything else we got going on? I think that's going to be about it for the storage, at least for now. Said long term, there may be some other things going on, but this looks good. It's going to be easy, and said it's easy to just reach in and get, oh yeah, I need a bed or a Protection 3 book or the Silk Touched Axe, which could be really convenient actually, or the Curse of Vanishing Golden Pickaxe. That, no, the Broken Portal had kind of lousy loot. And then this one is just going to be crazy until we sort out all of the overflow. Obviously, the seeds will probably... we'll get that sorted out too. I would have figured the zinc nugget. I'm going to toss that back into the storage system and see if it shows up where I think it should show up. Because those might have gone in before I started sorting other things. I'm just going to sneak that in. See if that zinc nugget, now that I've got nuggets added to the ores over here. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Good. That's what I wanted. That's absolutely what I wanted. So, yep, things are good. Actually, you know what's also cool?
Is there any way of locking the chute so that you could break whatever chest or whatever is on the top before it goes down, like when you're done emptying it?
Not with this chute, but if you slap this lever, it'll lock the chest. So if it does fall in there, you can just pull it right out. We would need a smart chute here, and
yeah, because when I'm ready to break this, that's just gonna go right in the chute.
You know what's really cool? Chutes can pull from backpacks. So what's cool is I've got this pile of junk in my backpack. It will not pull these two rows on the bottom. Those are safe. That's your like tool storage or whatever. But everything else can get pulled out by the chutes. Okay, so I'll lock that. And then, let's see.
Oh, well, I caught it anyway, so it worked out.
Oh, that works, yeah. And so, yeah, that was the output from the drill, so this should mostly be going into bulk storage here. And yeah, what does it cost to build a display link? Display links are... oh, those aren't too bad. The observers, or the inventory, I can... all right, hang on. What is it called? Because I know things. I was just talking about it a minute ago. Okay, threshold switch. Oh, right, those take electron tubes.
Display board?
Yep. But if I take... well, I don't need the display board. I need the display switch. Or display link, excuse me. I thought I had... maybe I used it. I did use it. I had an extra one, but then I put it over there. But that's okay. I can craft one. I just want to see what this is going to look like. It's going to be... all right, so redstone bits and bobs. I need comparators. All right, so comparators. I need the dealy bob here. Probably a brass, if I were to guess. Anything smart tends to use a brass dealy bob. Okay, threshold switch. Yep. And then if I need a display link, what was it? A copper sheet, redstone torch. Do I have a copper sheet? Oh, that's the other thing that maybe should go in that ores boxes, or the sheets. Okay, but I don't have a copper sheet. Right, I don't. Cool. Right, because a display link display link. Yeah, it's copper sheet, brass, and that thing. Okay. That's fine. I will go hit the smashy machine and get some copper sheets. But yeah, it'd be nice to throw the sheets in that ore box too. Just since all of the ore related stuff is going in there, so. Okay. Oh, look, I've got gold sheets there too. Perfect. All right. Okay, we'll let the ingots go. I've got the one thing I need. Perfect. All right. Yes, I just want to set up a display link. I think this is. Yeah, I think this threshold switch will do what I need. Maybe. We'll see. It's possible I actually need an observer. I could find that out, I suppose. Right, if I could go, right, if we ponder the display link, right, you can use them to see things. Right, they work with the display boards, which are fine if you want to display big, which is good for train schedules and stuff. Okay. Figure out which interface, yep. That goes there. Right, not everything can act as a source. We knew that. Right, you can display link on that. Ah, okay, so that looked like... Okay. Oh, right, you can output to lots of different things. Cool. All right, so... Okay, right, not worried about that. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think this will work. So let's take this. Oh, let's actually craft the display link, huh? I thought I had that casing. Maybe I had what did I do with it? Oh, I turned it into the threshold switch. Okay, nope, that's fine. That's fine. Casings. Okay, I've got some copper. That's fine. I've got stripped. No, I don't. I have logs. Okay. Nope. Oh, hang on. We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Grab my brass. Let's do this. All right. Now we'll just craft a display link. All right. So this is how this is going to work. So we're just going to stick it on one, but it'll work the same for all of the others too. Yeah, we'll just stick it here on the back. That should be fine. Okay. And then we'll put the display link on it. Oh, actually, before I do that, I have to link it to the thing. Okay, so it's going to link to that sign. And it'll go there. And it's going to say %, or we could do progress bar. And actually, it'll be line 3 will be the progress bar. Sure. And then this will say dirt. Okay. Get the big data advancement. Okay. And in a minute, hopefully. Oh, I wonder if it doesn't work on these signs. Oh, that would stink. I'd have to change all of these signs out. Ooh, that would really be uncool. I mean, I could set up display boards, but that gets expensive. Let's grab a sign. All right. Let's change this out and see. Because okay. I live here now. Let's try this. We'll link it up with the other one. Okay. All right, so it's very possible it doesn't like those signs, but that's weird. Okay. We'll put it up there. And I'm down here, but we'll free cam up and look. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough. That's the other thing too. There is an update schedule. They update like every, I don't know, it's every few seconds. It's not overly crazy. So maybe that was it. Or did I just not work with... they used to work with signs. I wonder if they changed that. Hang on, do I have a lever? I can have a lever. Got that. I don't think I have sticks, but I have logs. We can make these miracles happen. All right. Just remember what I said about redstone. Give it a redstone pulse, and it fires off immediately. Though I don't think that was... So I'm not entirely sure it saw it, but... Okay. All right, I may have to look into that and just see, because I was almost certain. I have used them on signs before, but it was a little bit older version of Create. So I'll have to take a look and just see. But it did wipe out what it said on the sign, so that's actually possibly a good thing. Okay. Let's just say line 3. I want to say, we'll just say %. Add label. Okay. Actually, maybe we'll just take the label off. We'll just see what it says. Okay. Well, I just told it to say dirt, and it did wipe it clean. So it is updating. It's just container fill level. Yep. Wow. It's just being silly. All right. Well, this is something I'm going to have to play with then, because I would really, really like it to update. And you can see it wiped out what was there. So it's done something, but not what I wanted it to do. So that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's all right. So we'll work on that. All right. Dirt. Cool. All right. Well, that's a problem for future me. Because it would be nice to be able to see that, oh yeah, our bulk storage is full. So, well, of course, the other thing I could do, again, it would be expensive, but I could build the display board right here and show the bulk items on this big display board here. That could be fun. So, all right, well, again, problems for future me. Let's go ahead and call it. I actually have to go do some adulting stuff. So, so yes, good times all around. But I like it. I've got storage. It's good. I like having supporters like those awesome people over there who have become supporters at musicfreegaming.com, where you can get all sorts of good, fun, and exciting stuff for yourself. You get behind the scenes blog posts, you get early access to the podcast, you get discounts on merch. So check that action out. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music for Gaming, signing off.